Welcome back to Our Issues Milwaukee. I'm your host, Andrea Williams. We're right in the middle of the holiday season, and this segment of the show is on an organization that has a goal to deliver new toys at Christmas to less fortunate children in the community. Here to tell us all about the Marine Corps' Toys for Tots program is Staff Sergeant Jerome Vereen, who is the local coordinator for Toys for Tots. How are you, Staff Sergeant?
I'm absolutely wonderful. How are you?
I'm doing well. Appreciate you being here. And of course, the U.S. Marine Corps is a branch of the United States Armed Forces. And before we go any further, I would love to hear a little bit more about your background as a Marine.
Okay, yeah, sure. I came in the Marine Corps, decided to make the decision to enlist at age 17. I've been in 14 years now. So
wow.
Yeah, I've served a little bit everywhere, 2 tours to Iraq, Horn of Africa, Korea, you know, kind of just all over. So
seen the world.
Yes.
Wow.
I've seen a little bit.
That's pretty amazing, and I think I speak for a lot of people when I say thank you for your service. And the Toys for Tots program was founded in 1947 by reservist Major Bill Hendricks. How did you actually get involved in being the local coordinator?
Okay, I see you do your homework. That's awesome. I got involved with being a local coordinator because it's something the Toys for Tots program actually is a mission for ours. So basically, someone with experience who they like to go out and talk to people, shake some hands, kiss some babies. Like, hey, you know what? You'd be good for this job. I'm like, you sure? I'm like, okay. I don't think I have a choice. I'm going to do it. Right? So that's how that works.
And so when we talk about Toys for Tots, of course, it's very popular, the program you have for the holiday season, but you actually work all year long, right?
Yes. So we're Marines first. That's definitely the first mission. But the Toys for Tots actually does go all year long. We work with a lot of civilian entities as well that they do this all. I mean, things pick up around October time frame, but you can donate at any time. There's events going on anytime, and there's different programs within Toys for Tots that is just good.
That's good to know. So there's also a foundation that pursues a range of fundraising projects each year as well. So what's the foundation do as opposed to just the program?
The Toys for Tots Foundation basically fuels the program. Okay. We all fall under the foundation, and they're wonderful as well. They get us everything we need, from everything from boxes to promotional items, magnets, stickers, even things like batteries. Basically anything that we need to make sure we are able to do our mission. That's what we have, from commercials to billboards. It's awesome.
It's like a household charity. People know it when they hear it, Toys for Tots.
Toys for Tots.
And the thing that makes it so wonderful is the fact that you have one of the branches of the armed forces that has taken this on and is really making a difference, not only in protecting all of us who live here in this country, but also putting the smiles on the faces of children during the holiday season.
Absolutely. It's definitely just a good time for the Marine Corps to kind of give back. We're all about taking care of our nation, protecting them first, but also let them know that, hey, we care. So that's what we do.
And you did say that viewers at home can donate toys to the Toys for Tots program all year long.
Yep.
But right now, so if they're out and they're buying kids in their family toys and they want to pick up a few extra ones, where would they drop those off at?
So we have hundreds of drop sites. So if anyone's looking for a place they can drop off toys, we have our master drop sites, which is one at my office on Lincoln Memorial Drive. We also have the Salvation Armies in Waukesha and Milwaukee as well. Those are master sites. But basically, we have hundreds of drop sites, and they can go on the website. They can script on what's it called?
Is it their zip code they would put in?
Yeah, they would basically click on donate toys, drop off toys. That's what they would do.
And then you kind of put in the zip code, and there is a place near you.
And there isn't anywhere in Milwaukee or Waukesha County that you have to drive more than 10 minutes to drop off toys. That's how many spots that we have.
And so those master drop-off sites, the Salvation Army is at 58 58 North 60th Street.
Yep, that's the distribution center.
And then the Waukesha County Salvation Army is at 445 Madison Street in Waukesha. And again, you have the Marine Reserve Office at 2401 South Lincoln Memorial Drive. So
absolutely right.
All that good stuff there. And so if there's someone who's watching who would actually like to get toys for their child or their children, what steps do they need to take?
So first, they need to get on it early. That's a big thing because we deal with thousands of families. The organization itself, I mean, thousands of families just here in Milwaukee. We deal with millions. We give out millions of toys every year. So waiting to like the week of Christmas, it's not good. Waiting to December is not good. We start this thing. October is a good time to start inquiring about it. You can reach out with Milwaukee Public Schools. They can go into the guidance counselor's office. There's also a number of social workers and caseworkers that they can reach out to get a referral. Once they get a referral, they interview with the Salvation Army, making sure that you live where you live, making sure your kids are your kids, and then basically we set that up from right there.
Okay, so that's good stuff. And like you said, really makes no sense to wait to the last second because you kind of know early on if you're going to need a little help or whatever the case may be. So it's never too soon to just call that number and find out when they need to get on
always
that.
Inquire.
Okay, and your website address is?
So it's Milwaukee-wi.toysfortots.org.
Okay, and there's also a phone number, 414-888-3864.
Yes.
That will lead everybody to you.
That is the Toys for Tots cell phone that does not stop ringing, all right?
Especially during the holiday season.
If you called and I missed your call, I promise you, I'm not ignoring you. I will get back to you.
Yeah, and this is the thing. Over the years, First Lady Michelle Obama, she's been a huge supporter of Toys for Tots, and she and President Obama have actually worked in sorting toys out.
The Marine Toys for Tots program has been blessed the last 6 years with tremendous support from the First Lady. I got a surprise call shortly after they came to the White House, and they said, hey, First Lady would like to get involved with the Marine Toys for Tots program. And did she ever? Every year we do a mass media event. She comes to one of our warehouses, helps sort toys, thanks volunteers. Her support has been remarkable. And this last year, she even brought along a helper with her, her husband. So the president came along, made some wonderful comments, helped sort toys as well, and really mixed with the volunteers. That really, really sends an important signal. It doesn't really matter which side of the aisle you might be seated on. When you've got the First Lady, the president, helping you out, it does nothing but send a good signal to the American public. They see them as our #1 volunteers, and it really has them step forward and make a difference. So we've been blessed with tremendous support from the White House.
And so with that said, this program directly reflects the core values of the Marine Corps.
Absolutely.
So tell us what a few of those core values are.
Well, the core values of the Marine Corps are honor, courage, and commitment. Those are basically the values that we hold to our heart. I mean, not just as Marines, but as people. These are the values that you can basically live on.
Yeah, so is there anything else that you want our viewers to know about today?
With Toys for Tots, everyone needs to know that when they donate, that whether it's a toy or it's a monetary donation, that toy or that money stays in the community that they're donating in. All right, it's a big foundation, but the toys you donate aren't going to somewhere in Texas or someplace like that. So if you donate in Milwaukee, a child in Milwaukee is going to get that toy.
I love that.
So that's how we work.
This is a familiar looking bin here. So
like this?
Explain what. Explain what is this where people actually can give donations?
Yes, so this is a Toys for Tots ammo can. It's red, it has the logo here. This logo was actually created by Walt Disney. It's funny.
Really?
The
Who
train
knew?
here. Yeah. And actually, I got something inside for you right here.
Okay,
Let me
really
reach
now.
over here.
I'm always for a nice little something.
Okay. So what we have here is a official Toys for Tots sweatshirt. All right.
Good stuff.
So,
thank you. We'll show the back to the camera. Thank you so much. How did you know what size to bring me? That's perfect.
You know what? I Googled you. I was like, I think I can give her this size. Looks like a small.
Google wins again. Thank you so much.
This is from Toys for Tots to you.
I really appreciate that. It has been a pleasure. And one thing I wanted to do is really just break down the importance of people just giving during this holiday season.
Absolutely.
I mean, you're talking to people every single day
Yes.
who are interested in making a difference. So just talk about how that can really change a life.
I mean, basically, we feel like every child should have Christmas, you know? And there's so many things you can do. Just do something, just give, you know? If you don't have toys, if you don't have money, like, you can also offer your services, you know? If you have a space, we need warehouses to put the toys in.
Yeah.
If you want to donate vehicles, you can do there's so many things that you can offer, your time, volunteer, you know, all these things. It helps out, and at the end of the year in the holiday season, when some people fall into hard times, they don't have the means to make Christmas happen, then that's where you can step up and help.
I love that, and you said the magic word, volunteers.
Yes.
That's got to be something that you use on a daily basis,
Yep.
especially during this time of year, because you're receiving lots and lots of toys. They need to be
Absolutely.
sorted and given to families who are actually needing those toys for their kids. So how can one go about becoming a volunteer?
They can go on the website. There's a link that says become a volunteer. And volunteers are tremendous for us. We could not do what we do. There's not enough Marines in Milwaukee to sort all these toys and distribute all these toys. So without volunteers, honestly, we wouldn't even have a program.
Yeah, and that usually is the case, especially when it comes to giving back. Volunteers truly make a difference,
Yes.
but all of you Marines have made a difference as well, especially with this particular program, Toys for Tots. It has a rich, long history, and I just had the president and CEO from the Better Business Bureau
Yep.
on the show, and we were talking about charitable giving, and off camera he said that Toys for Tots is their
knows us, huh?
number one charity.
He
Yeah.
knows us. Yes, yeah, I mean, we've been around for a long time. This is our 69th year, so, you know, you gotta.
It makes a difference when people know you and can trust you, and so this is one of those that people can give all year long, and it doesn't have to just be during the holidays.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Well, you have done an outstanding job painting the picture of the importance of giving today, also why it's important for the Marine Corps to be a part of something as grand as the Toys for Tots program all these years. So thank you so much for
No
coming
problem.
by.
Thank you for having
it
me
has
on.
been a pleasure, and thank you again for the sweatshirt.
I'm gonna see you wear that, all right?
You're going to see me wear it. I
Okay.
might have to snapshot you a
Yeah,
picture,
yeah,
and
do
you'll
that.
see. I'll have
I
it
wanna
on
see
probably
it.
tomorrow. I love that it's a sweatshirt and not a T-shirt because it's cold.
It's getting cold. We're in Wisconsin.
You can say that again. Thank
Right.
you again for
No
coming
problem.
by. Staff Sergeant Jerome Vereen, he is the coordinator for the Marines Toys for Tots program. And again, you can log on to toysfortots.org for more details. That's going to do it for today's show. I'm your host, Andrea Williams. As always, I do thank you for watching, and I hope you join us again next week as we take another look at our issues, Milwaukee. Happy holidays.